皆さんこんにちは。従業員の、シフト、勤務シフトを作るときに問題でございませんか？ AI を使うことによって、自動化することが可能でございます。まず、どのようにできるかっていうのを、見せていければと思います。早速 AI と話してみましょう。まず私の LINE を使いまして、音声を入力したいと思います。まずは私が、従業員の場合の、デモでございます。今から登録します。来週すべての日は午前と午後のシフト勤務可能でございます。今 LINE を送りました。はい。ご覧のようにすべて来週ですよね。8月4日から8日まで、朝のシフト、AM シフトと PM シフトが登録されたことが、確認できました。はい。続きまして、私がマネージャーの場合、8月5日のシフトを、確定しますというメッセージを送っていきたいと思います。LINE を使いまして、確定メッセージを送ります。8月5日、シフト確定です。今、お送りしました。
Now we need to wait a little bit. It needs to look at the availabilities and then smartly understand who is available and who can be assigned. And there we go.
はい、ありがとうございます。今、8月5日のシフト計画が完了というメッセージが私どもにも来ました。
Yes, so we see for the 5th of August, in the morning it is this employee and in the afternoon it's this employee. And here in the employee sheets we can see, one is you, one is me. So I was available in the morning and you were available in the afternoon. And we can see it here, it was changed. So here is you in the morning, you are now assigned. And here is me in the afternoon, I'm assigned as well. So here is our shift planning now completed. And what we can also do, as we have the employee ID, we can even directly send a chat message to our LINE account so that we are informed. Like, your manager assigned you on the 5th of August. So this can also, for example, be added. How does this actually work? So we saw that you input on LINE a voice message, and that voice message created a result in this Google Sheet, and this can be any table which we want to use. But in this simple case, it's Google Sheet. So your assignments were added here because it understood that you're available the whole next week for night and morning time. These were the other entries already existing, and this whole thing worked following way. So here it's a workflow on Make.com where the voice message in line is transcribed into a text. So we see here the latest text, for example, here. So your voice was transcribed into this text, and then that text is actually given to a AI assistant, and this AI assistant has a detailed instruction what to do. So you see the instruction is partially in Japanese because I thought, why not? Let's give the instruction in Japanese. And the output which the assistant needs to create is here in English because this is a so-called JSON format. So it's simply a technical way how to output data in a structured manner. And this assistant has basically two tasks. One task is, we see here, one task is the manager command. So the manager command is what you did at the end, where you say, please assign following day. So please assign the shifts. And the other command which the assistant is doing is what you did first by taking in available slots and recording the available slots. So these are the two things which this assistant is doing. And after the assistant is properly progressing and processing the data, it creates a result, which we can see here, result. So in this case here, it created the shifts. And then depending on whether it's command 1 or command 2, we see here a branch. And what you see then here with all these bubbles is simply creating this Google Sheet entries. and then later also creating these assignments. And at the very end, we see a line module. So it sends a line chat message back to you with the summary. And we see, for example, here, this is the summary when a assignment is done. So when a shift is planned, then it takes the date and it says, I planned the shifts, and then it outputs you the result. Now, how to do this output, how to write the text message, we can modify as we like. So we saw on your screen that currently the output is very simple, very straightforward. We can also make it a little bit more beautiful. And the great thing about this assistant is it's not only taking in your audio, it can also process chat text or maybe even a picture. You can write it on a sheet and just make a picture out of the shift planning. And then this assistant here in the middle, this is where the brain is. It will then take all the data input and it will accordingly create your shift.